Hey there, folks. This is the MysteriousJG, and I'm getting ready to start a new Let's Play. Wisdom of this is questionable, since I've mentioned in other Let's Plays that I'm really busy with school right now, and when I get time to record, I probably should be recording one of the games that's already going to get ahead, but I'm getting too far ahead of what people can see, and frankly, I just didn't feel like playing any of the games that I've got going, and I had a kind of sudden, random urge to play a game that I got like 2 years ago at Christmas or more. I think it's a game I played for a couple of hours. I had some fun with, and I got sent to Afghanistan. Never finished it, and it's just been sitting around. And if I don't LP it, I don't think I'll ever play it. And that is my fairly random reason that I've decided to start a Let's Play of Tales of Vesperia. So come on, Tales of Vesperia. Bandai Namco. I can't remember for the life of me what franchises they have that I've played before. This is part of a series of games, the Tales series. I've never played any of these before. Except for like I said, I played this game for a few hours before setting it aside, and it kind of got moved down to the rotation of games. But as you can see, it's, you know, anime, J-pop fan-tastic. So if you don't like anime stuff, folks, yeah, this is not like an anime intro and then the game has no anime flavor to it once you get past the intro. There are quite a few games like that, especially for PS1 when it was fairly easy to do rendered video intro sequences and then never come back to them again. No, this is the art style for this entire game throughout. Like even when you're actually controlling characters, it's not, you know, the animation's not as fluid as this and the non-pre-rendered stuff, but. Well, I just heard you say that you missed me, and I don't believe you because I've never met you before. Singing lady. So here's your love interest, I'm assuming. Played through the game far enough to meet her for the first time, but I mean, she and the hero do not appear to be in love at the point where I last quit. But no, we're all just gonna go. And he's fighting evil chicks in little short skirts. There's little kid characters that you have to play as whether you like it or not. There's fake Sephiroth, I guess. I don't know who that is. Comic relief guy. Annoying kid. You're gonna grow to love these characters and even know who they are, because at this point I kind of don't. I don't think I've even met this guy. This is the hero, I remember him. We didn't get far enough to meet Bikini Chick. By we, I mean me, playing off screen. Cool, he has a Lionheart style sword that reaches all the way into space. So that's nice. And they're flying into a giant sword, and yeah, you know, it's fantasy tastic. Should I be pressing start now? Honestly, don't know. You got this nice sort of mixture of the anime cartoony style with a reasonably realistic. I mean, you got a city with glowing rings of power and stuff, but. Alright, well, I'm gonna do a new game. I'm gonna have to find a different save slot. I've got saved data on this that I might want to. I haven't decided. I might just give up on everything I've done with it before. I did a lot of grinding and stuff and then didn't really finish the game ever. But at any rate, we're definitely starting a new game here. I'm going to start using my hard drive. Haven't done anything with my cloud yet. Tifa.
Our world. Terca Lumares.
That's a weird name.
No one knows how far its lands and oceans stretch. For the people are no match against the hordes of monsters that crawl the earth.
Yeah, worlds like that are more interesting for fantasy purposes.
Protect the cities in which we live, and we are completely dependent upon them for our survival.
Well, if you had the technology to build these barriers...
These barriers are generated by the Blastia.
I would think you would be able to do something with monsters.
Blastia use the primeval power of air that fills the world to provide us with fire, water, and light.
So how come you can spell those
They
correctly but
provide us
not
with
air?
everything that has made the Empire prosper.
This is pink-haired chick narrating, by the way, I believe. Wolfman Jack, baby! So this is going to be one of those games where they take regular words and tweak their pronunciation very slightly or misspell them and they become fantasy terms. I'm looking forward to the bin market, yeah?
Perhaps one day,
Love
we
is
may
going to get
even
you.
forget the threat of the vicious monsters lying in wait just beyond the barriers.
Then we'll all head out for a picnic and be murdered. Because we forget about the threat of it.
The blessings of the Blastia will bestow ever more prosperity to the world and peace to its people.
If they can't go outside of the city limits, where are they getting building materials for these buildings? I mean, why am I picking apart? Like, it's a fantasy world. It's not really meant to make all that much sense. Somebody stole blue thing.
Oh no. I don't get it. What
Oh
could have
no.
happened to the barrier in this town?
Oh no. Oh no, terrorists! Or Old Yeller. Old Faithful. Old Faithful disrupted.
From the imperial capital, Zaphias, bedrock of peace,
From the town of Bedrock,
may
tranquility will
bless
bless
this
the
world.
world. Someday, maybe Fred will win the fight. Then the cat will stay up for the night. She's even sexier than Wilma. That's saying something, folks. Hey ladies, you in love with me yet? Or am I supposed to be a girl? Kinda hard to say. So there's our pet wolf slash dog, which smokes a cigar. It's pretty crazy.
Yuri, this is not good.
What's with all the yelling, Ted?
Ted?
Look,
kid's name's
the
Ted.
Aqua Blasty is broken again. And they just finished fixing it.
Well, they didn't seem to do
What's
a very
the
good
big
job.
deal? Just leave it to the mighty Imperial Knights. That's what they're there for.
As knights, they're in charge of routine repair and maintenance.
Huh, the Knights? You know they never come to the lower quarter.
They can't cross into crypt territory.
What about the heroic Flynn?
The Mighty Flynn.
I already tried to get Flynn.
I mean, the Eskimo, Flynn the Eskimo?
They wouldn't even let me see him.
Huh. So I'm Flynn's replacement, huh?
Well, until Flynn the Eskimo gets here, everybody go... Sorry.
Never mind that. Come on. We're short on people.
Well, you're just a short person, kid.
Ted, you get down here. They need your
Ted,
help too.
Ted Teddingston. We're all going to heaven, boys, eh? Sorry, Father Ted.
I'll be there in a sec. Yuri, come on already.
As long as the fucking dog doesn't talk, I'll be good. Talking dog is pretty much going to turn me off the game here.
That's weird. He always comes running whenever there's trouble.
This kid's weird. It's like an ape. This is all
This place
also
is gonna
amused me.
become
I've
an
not really
aquarium soon
attempted to
if this
connect to
keeps
an
up.
audience, potential audience at all here. This place is going to become an aquarium soon if little kids keep visiting. Wait, what? And there's open sewage pouring into the river. That's nice. The imperial capital, Zaphias. Alright, that dog is just ridiculous. That would be a Kalis' escape. If we could do like an all-9 multiplayer, I think I spotted who a Kalis would be playing as.
Yuri!
Yes. Yeah. Let's turn to Commander Shepard, just long pauses. Every day in the lower quarter.
First, the trouble with the Knights yesterday. Now the Aqua Blastia breaks.
You got anything
This
for me
stuff
here,
like this
dog?
happen every day in the lower quarter. I know. There's no use whining about it.
Save points are advanced formulas left in the cities and forests created by mages for the purpose of collecting records of travelers. Okay, you don't have to explain save points. Like, you don't need an in-game universe explanation for save points. We can accept them as like a gaming thing. Even if you quit your journey, you can resume from your last record by saving your progress over the save points. The save points are available in places all over the world. Make sure to save your progress when you find them, because there's like a, let's see, I got a, wow, yeah, 2011. Yeah, not only was it before I went to Afghanistan, it was a long time before I went to Afghanistan. Anyway, so I've got a couple of different slots. I've got, as you can see, Yuri and Rapide. We've already got Estelle as the pink-haired girl, and she was also narrating our opening. And we've got Rita, lovely Rita Maid, and annoying little kid are all in our party. The last time I played, but now, 20 hours, and I'm just throwing it all away. Starting a new device here, or a new save slot, I suppose I should say. And I won't even really be comfortable, like, when we get that far using those saves, because I'm following a FAQ here. I should get some credit. I'm trying to, like, play through the game more or less without spoiling the upcoming sections, and then just periodically I'll go back and check and see if I missed anything important, and if I did, I'll just load an earlier save. But I'm playing from a FAQ on GameFAQs by Drake the Dork and Chloe B. And it seems to have a lot of information, despite the fact that there is, you know, some irritating use of smileys and stuff like that. But, you know, I'm one of those, you know, writing is part of my job as a professional. I don't like smileys and stuff, but just right off the bat I'm being negative about this fact, but it appears to have a lot of detailed information, and it even tells you that it's possible, and this is a game where it's very much possible to miss stuff if you don't talk to the right person or do the right thing the first time you enter an area. You'll never be able to get that side quest going, and I don't plan to get like 1,000 out of 1,000 Xbox achievement points or, you know, speed run or anything like that, but it would be nice to get the major side quests, and like you saw, there was a little dialogue there that just popped up where we talked to our dog. Stuff like that. It's possible to miss those. So, what's your deal, buddy? Hey, Yuri, you come looking for something? Anything you need for work should be lying around here somewhere. Take whatever you need. I do not appear to be able to control the camera. I've gotten used to being able to control the camera in some of these games. Can I go back into my place? And Yuri's room. Full of porn and discarded beer cans. I got apple gel by looking out my window. I'm assuming that's like a healing item. Wait. Check? Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Yeah, let's take a nap. I was also told to save and sleep everywhere you can. Apparently those are achievements too. Although I've already said I'm not too worried about the achievements, but it's locked. This must be a guest room. What, you mean I live in a hotel? I thought this was like my hometown. I'm in a hotel? It's a pretty tiny room. Inn and Tavern Comet. Maybe I'll have somebody revealing their crotch to me like the various taverns of Krondor. Yeah, I'm watching effing Controller playing through, what's it called? Betrayal at Krondor? Something or other at Krondor. Like 20 videos in, we got to Krondor. He got to Krondor, I should say, and as far as I can tell, nothing's actually happened. I'm sure it will happen eventually. Yuri, what are you still doing here? Here, young man, hurry up and go give old man Hank some help. Hey, I decided I wanted to go to sleep after being summoned to fix the various problems. Yuri, you gotta get yourself outside. Old lady will give me a spanking? Why? There's no point setting off in a hurry if we just get stopped at the hole. Okay. Planning on going towards the port, you should probably wait a while. This time of year, pastures to the north of Didon Hold is frequently blocked due to monster attacks.
Move, move, that's a pretty dumb place to stand. You're in my way, my customers are waiting for their food.
Customers. this guy. Ho 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 ho! You sure are a looker, young lady. Fancy a drink with this old man? Hey, you're a guy. Yep. I understand where the old guy's coming from. So, sure is a good thing we visited Inn and Tavern Comet. The aqua blast you broke. No surprise there. They only let us have old beat up last year. So that's why it's spraying filth, because it's broken.
We've got to see it off somehow.
What's going on?
Oh, that's old man
Something
Henry.
treasure down there?
Yeah, but you're late, so I'm not sharing.
How nice.
I guess I deserved that. I did take a freaking nap after being alerted of the danger.
Hey, it's sink or swim in this world. Looks like that blue-blooded mage we hired to fix the blast deal left the job half done. Glad you can find the time to stop by, Yuri.
Is there something I can do about the volume mix? I can barely hear what anyone's saying over the sound of water. I understand that that might be realistic in this circumstance, but it's not a fun gaming
Take
experience.
it easy with the water sports, old man. You're not getting any younger.
Whoa. Whoa. Did he just say, take it easy with the water sports, old man? I was gonna say go to bed, old man, but the water sports thing is kind of... No.
You're up next. Not afraid of a little water, I hope.
Now it's your turn to engage in water sports with me, young man, who looks kind of like a girl. Open wide.
Yikes.
Yikes, indeed.
Now put your backs into it. Hey, oh, hey.
Hanks is really going at it.
You know, buckets would really help.
He feels responsible. He's the one who pushed the people to get the money together for the repairs.
And now he's the one who's all wet.
He's the one that's doing it,
It's not Hanks' fault that mage did a 2-bit repair job, though.
Well, I guess it kind of is. He hired it. Oh, wait, check it out. He's got a kind of cartoon six-pack going there.
That's true. He even partied with his wife's keepsake to help raise the money.
By the way, close your shirt. He sold one of his wife's favorite... Well, never mind. Let's put it this way. She likes to use it before, during, and after water sports. Is that meant to mean anything to me? Actually, you know, from certain angles, you look at Yuri in his open shirt and his, like, cartoon shaded-in chest detail. It kind of looks like he's got floppy moves.
Hanks, did you see the Blastia core anywhere? You know, that shiny piece in the center?
Huh? Is it gone?
Ah, you're suggesting we use buckets instead of our hands? They're scooping up water in their hands and then splashing it elsewhere in the thing of water. I mean, they're not even throwing it outside of this. I don't understand what they're trying to do at all. It's like a Chinese fire drill makes more sense.
Yeah, the Blastia won't work with the core missing. That aristocrat who came to do the repairs was the last person to touch the Blastia, right?
The aristocrat?
That's right, Mr. Mordio.
That's something.
And he lives in the royal quarter?
Yeah, so? Forget about that,
Awesome.
Yuri. Give us a hand here.
Sorry, Hanks.
What to?
I just remembered an errand I've got to run.
Hey, wait just a minute. You're not seriously thinking of going to Mr. Mordio's place, are you?
I mean, that would advance the plot. Wouldn't it make more sense to just keep splashing water around and let nothing happen, really?
The royal quarter? Me? I wouldn't be caught dead going to a place like that. It gives me the creeps.
The creeps machine.
Damn it, Yuri. Just because you can do a few tricks with that floating Blastia, you think you're invincible.
Damn it, Yuri, this is not your personal war.
Here's hoping he doesn't do anything crazy.
He always seems to cause problems when the lower quarters involved.
But I don't think he can stand this much longer.
Even the knights have started keeping an eye on him.
And you know how reticent they are to do anything.
Well, it's just an average day for Yuri. I'm sure he'll be fine.
Isn't Yuri Ryo Sakazaki's younger sister? Yeah, I think she is. Yeah, that's Yuri Sakazaki. I can't believe it took me that long to remember where I knew that name from. She was one of my favorite characters in Capcom vs. SNK 2. But yeah, Yuri Sakazaki, she would wear like a karate gi with like sweatpants, and she would occasionally do this thing where she made bunny ears and then slapped her ass on. It was actually a reasonably good character, at least in some of the games. Kind of a speedy, less damage per hit version of Rio. Yeah, well now she's become a male hero. That's good for her. She was able to advance in the world. And if I go back down here... Yeah, I've changed my mind, old man. I'm gonna scoop water with you.
Don't go chasing waterfalls.
Fountain Blasty is broken. At this rate, even the houses will be flooded. I have a man's voice. We have to stop the flow first. We'll think about pumping out the excess water later. But you're not stopping this. Look, this is what I'm talking about. He's picking up bags or sacks of something. But he's throwing them from the water back into the water. This guy, on the other hand, is well and truly... Oh, they're... Okay. I do not blame I take no responsibility for the fact that what I was saying before was wrong, because you can't really tell until you get to the screen, but they're supposed to be putting, like, I guess, sandbags into this thing to block the water, which is just going to cause the whole fountain to explode as the water pressure builds up. Nevertheless, that's what they're doing. Those darn blasters are a handful, but we still have to rely on them to survive. Humans are so weak. Says you, buddy. Speak for yourself. Oh, water for the lower quarter came through the Aqua Blastia. Aqua spelled wrong, of course, because it's a fantasy word. Now the pumps in our homes are dry. I don't really understand it, but my husband says the broken fountain is the reason. Women equals dumb. I don't understand anything. Oh, is he gonna sell me stuff? No, he's referring to the fact that he owns a shop, but he won't actually sell me anything. He'd come here, it had to be you, it had to be you. It had to be you. So I guess that's Ted, but he's been stripped of his name. I think the Aqua Blaster had just been repaired. They must have done a shoddy job. I even used money I'd saved for my wedding to get it fixed. Now my wife and I cannot engage in water sports, at least not with the Lord's blessing, as husband and wife.
The water just keeps gushing out and I can't swim. I'm going to drown.
Yes, you're going to drown standing right there. Okay, that's a decorative door. Yeah, and this is not the way I'm supposed to be going. I dropped my dentures and I can't find them. The water from the broken fountain must have washed them away. Woof woof. I can return to the field map. Now that I probably don't want to do. We could probably put off the field map until we've actually finished whatever, like, opening storyline gambit this game has for us. So, yeah, there's a lot of, like... I've seen a lot of difference between the doors you can interact with and the colorful background doors. I want to check my items. Like I said, I don't really care so much about, don't care a whole lot about magic lens, a mysterious lens that reveals enemy details. Never look into the sun with it. I don't care a whole lot about getting Xbox achievements, but it might be nice to kind of play around and vaguely work towards them. And one of the ones is scanning all the enemies, including enemies you only encounter once. So I've been warned. One of the things that this FAQ is like got me in a panic mode. The FAQ I'm using is basically claiming, unless you will read this FAQ and do everything exactly as we say, if you take 2 steps without consulting the FAQ, you will miss everything and have to do 8 playthroughs to see everything. But they have warned, and another FAQ I checked warned too, you need to be ready to scan. In your very first battle, you're encountering 2 enemies that will never reappear.
The Imperial Knights are so cool. I'm gonna be a knight when I grow up.
Salt check, wine check. Did I forget anything? Oh, I forget to talk like a woman. This might be an actual real store, yeah. Fortune's Market. Welcome, if it isn't Yuri Sakazaki. We've got some good stuff on sale today. They will greatly please your husband, or fiancé, who now I'm forgetting his name. I can't remember any of the Art of Fighting characters' names. Shocking. Robert Garcia, of course. A couple of things I've been warned about. Magic lenses are cheap, so... I think I'll buy a bunch. And apple gels restores 30% of max HP. The apple flavoring has nothing to do with the effect. Life bottles revives KO allies. Just gonna try to avoid needing those right now. Oh, that's all he sells. I thought maybe like there's different categories based on there's like pictures of helmets and armor and stuff up there, but no, this only sells items. Orchard's Market, where we pride ourselves in providing sales with a smile. Come back anytime. I've been warned also to never sell your items. Man, this fact is full of warnings. Like, this game is impossible to win without closely following a fact. I very much doubt that's true. I'm sure you can win the game easily. Well, not easily, but I'm sure you can play. You can win the game fine if you just don't use any spoilers or facts or anything in this playthrough. But boy, you're only going to get 10 of the 8 billion achievement points unless you get, you know, you won't get all the items, you won't get all the spoils, whatever. You know what I'm saying. I came to Zephyrs hoping I could help people, but then I wrecked your blast. Yeah, sorry. Now that I'm here, I don't really know what to do. Can you join me on my quests? I haven't quite figured out what that is yet, but it's another little boil. Hey, little boil.
You see all the tents over there? They're the tents for the morning market.
Okay. I might need to stop talking to everybody.
The Empire may appear peaceful, but its foundations are shaking. We still don't have a new emperor.
Yeah, it's a real shame not to have an emperor. They're never evil in these games. Do you know the saying, to lack nobility is to lack humanity? But of course you wouldn't. You lot have no education after all. Forgive me. Oh, class warfare. Somebody tell Fox News, folks. What's wrong, Sonny? You lost? Zephyr is a huge city after all. Visitors get lost all the time. The capital is divided into 3 areas.
The capital has been divided into 3.
Welcome, welcome to my magnificent Atelier. Atelier. I don't know if that's a real word or a fancy word. Can you tell that I crackle with ferocious creative power this very instant? That's right, make fun of the entire concept of creative artists. Good job, game.
Relaxing in a beautiful town without a care in the world, my sweetheart by my side. Is it all right to be so happy, or have I committed a grievous sin?
With our barrier and thick ramparts, Zephyrs is the safest place in the world. It's where the Emperor lives. The Imperial Knights keep a very close watch to make sure that none of us touch a hair on his precious head. There's a girl in short shorts. I might say hello. It's not even short shorts. What the hell is that?
It's been a while since my hometown was destroyed and I came to live in the capital.
Yep.
It's so quiet, it's really a great place to live. I'm glad my hometown was destroyed.
She looks like one of the characters that we'll be seeing later. A character I haven't even seen yet in my play. I asked for this game, I put it on my Amazon list and got it one Christmas because I was watching somebody else do an LP of it that looked fun. I probably mentioned that other LPer throughout. I don't think they're LPing anymore. And I unsubscribed because, like, go like 2 months at a time without posting a video, and then when they did, it would be a side update and not a new LP. It's kind of weird. This young LPer had like 4, status updates for his channel for every video that he actually recorded. Well, if you go any further, you'll leave the city. The world outside Zephyrs' barrier swarming with monsters is too dangerous for you equipped like that. You need a helmet that covers your face entirely. Alright, so where am I supposed to go? Can I get down here? It doesn't look like I can get down there. I'd like to accomplish a little more than this before ending the video.
You there, you aware of the serious events going on in the world?
Huh? Over here, right here. I'm the Wonder Reporter. As after all, I'm your Wonder Reporter. Bringing you articles about what matters most every day. I'm a wall. Do you read the newspaper in the morning? Cup of coffee? Donut? What? You don't? That just won't do. I demand you start eating donuts right now. Anyway, folks, as this wall demands that we eat donuts, I think it seems like I guess it's a good time to end the video. When we come back, hopefully I'll get to a point where I actually control stuff. I don't feel like the game makes you go do too much reading of text before you actually get to do stuff. But I did, you know, watch the entire intro movie and stuff, so... When we come back, folks, I think what is our quest right now? Well, I'm Yuri. I've got purple hair and a dog with one of those, like, you know, Natasha Fatale cigarette holder cigarettes. And we are going off to find a wizard who did a crappy job of repairing the Waterworks. We live in the lower quarter, which I guess is sort of a ghetto slum type area, so we're poor, other people are rich snobs, and yeah, there's no particular reason to think there's going to be combat in our future, but it is an action combat RPG, so we will see, folks, we will see. Maybe we'll have to leave town to get the Blastia and fight monsters or whatever. It's pretty relaxing, sort of happy music at this point. I mean, if it weren't for the monsters outside, it's got a little bit right now of a relaxing, non-linear adventure Steambot Chronicles flavor to it, although A, lacks Steambots, and B, is going to get heavy driving plot pretty soon, so we'll see that maybe next time. Thanks for watching, folks. I'll see you then.